Yo, what's up? I'm ROC.
I'm Flynn Johnson.
Oh, baby.
Ooh to the.
Oh, my God. The boys are back.
Boys back in town.
Ooh.
Back in town.
Oh. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
Welcome
Crazy.
Welcome back to the show where we talk about growing up and everything in between.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Leave us a little review, little like, little subscribe. And,
Yeah.
This is
All of that goodie.
This is the year and one episode, bro.
Year and one. This is the fresh start after last week's episode. Fuck's sake. The big rant.
The big rant.
The big rant.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but listen, thanks for always tuning in. Thanks for always giving us a little something with your lifetime, you know.
Delete your Facebook shit.
Delete your Facebook, you fool. Yeah.
Stop messaging the boys about protests. That's not what that episode was about. Oh,
No,
God.
I know. But look,
Stop
I had some conversations with some people and they've educated me on some stuff, but then I also stick by some of the stuff that I said. But look, that's a matter of opinion, bro.
Yeah.
That's last week's news, that is.
Delete it.
Yeah, it's last week's news, brother.
Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it up your phones. Facebook ain't talking. Doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Oh, let's dive in.
Yeah. I was in the gaff, right? I was up in the man's gaff, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I did a little cough there.
I'm sick.
Drone it.
I'm sick.
Go on.
What's wrong with you? I'm not well.
Got the cough.
Right, I was up in my ass house there, right, and we were talking about fit meals and that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you recommend? Because they're mad into that shit, and I want to start getting fit and healthy, right?
Like everybody in January.
Like everybody in January, yeah. No, I'm starting mine in February. So I'm different.
He's premium.
Yeah, I'm premium.
They're lower brand. I'm premium.
I pay more for my subscription. No, I was asking her
They're
about...
Kellogg's cornflakes. I'm K. Whatever that is. Special K.
Special K, bro. My God, I did a cough as well.
He's
cycled
unhealthy.
up
He's
here.
so unhealthy. He eats fit meals.
I had bits.
Get him fit meals.
I was cycling up here with a rollie hanging out of my mouth. Swear to God, like it was nothing.
Go on.
Yeah, I was up in the gaff, right, and I was talking to my mum about fit meals, right, and I says to her, "What are like? How much are they in all this?" She's like, "Oh, you get 5 of them for 50 quid, and this, that, and the other, right, and the whole lot." And she was like, "This one here is lovely. This one has like chili beef, jalapenos, and some sweet potatoes or something." And I was like, "Hold on, let's go back for a second. Jalapenos." And she goes, "Yeah, jalapenos." And I go,
Alpacas.
I was like, what the fuck is an jalapeno? What are you talking about?
There's alpacas in that. Alpacas.
Richard, do us a favour, just pour us a glass of egg or two, will you?
There's alopecias in that.
Bro, jalapeno, she said. I said, Ma, first of all, it's jalapenos, right?
Jalapenos.
No, I goes, Ma, it's jalapenos. And she goes, whatever. And I was like, that's not how things work. Like, people don't call you Majel. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just talk whatever way you want. Like,
Majel.
yeah.
We're leaving.
Swear to God, bro. Jalapeno, she said to me.
Oh, that's gas.
And I says,
That's
who,
gas.
the singer? I need a dollar. Hello, Black. Like,
There's aloe blacks in that. Can't eat it. I'm off them.
they need money. What are you on? It was, swear to God, bro. Like it was nothing to her. Yeah, and she's scrolling on the
There's
phone.
halacavos in that. I can't eat it.
There's jalacavos in that. Swear to God, bro. Jalapenos, yeah, that's what she said to me. And like, she scrolled like it was nothing. You know what I mean? There's jalapenos. She calls Jaeger bombs Diego bombs.
Diego bombs.
Diego bombs.
Diego de la Cruz.
Cruz. Swear to God, bro.
Diego bombs.
Sorry, can I get a Diego bomb?
Here's a Diego bomb. I will have me Swiss.
Swear to God, bro. Jalapenos. I don't even know why I brought that up. I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
My old lad's like that as well. The way he pronounces some stuff. He's very super intelligent bloke.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
met him.
yeah.
Like he's
Yeah, yeah.
just the stuff he comes out with, like super intelligent. But some of the stuff he says, I'm like, that's not the fucking word. Stop saying it like that. You know, fucking gas. Like the two of them, because he lives in Manchester for people that don't know, and his wife Elaine is from Manchester. So she's English, right?
Yeah.
So the two of them call Dory.
Dory.
It winds me up,
Right.
right? Doesn't wind anyone else up. Dan is cool with it. It's just the way they pronounce it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you're sensitive.
But it winds me up. Dory.
Dory.
It's Dory. And anytime I say her name, Dory. When I'm saying it in front of them, it's always like,
Dory.
oh yeah. I'll be like, yeah, you know what I mean? And Dory is upstairs, you know what I'm saying? I do it all the time. And they call barley.
Barley.
Be like, it's barley, yeah? You have to say barley. Barley.
Barley.
Like the River Lee. Barley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Barley. That's what I'm like. Dory.
Dory.
Where's Dory?
Dory.
No, Dory, yeah, she's upstairs. You know. Gas. I'm mad they are, the two of them. Two of them mad. They were over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Was I
How did
telling
that go? Yeah.
good, yeah. They were over for a few days.
Yeah.
Good seeing him.
Yeah.
Good seeing him. People that don't know don't mind to be sharing his business out there, but he has cancer and he's
Yeah.
stage 4 and all that. So it's nice to see him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was terrified when he's coming over.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was saying to Danielle, I was scared that he was gonna look old. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, okay, yeah.
Because like I know people that listen to this haven't seen him or whatever. I don't share that stuff online or anything like that.
Yeah.
But he looks like Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah.
Or he did. Like, he just look like he speaks fluent Italian.
Yeah.
Always has a tan for some reason.
Always. All year
He
round.
always has a tan, no matter what. He just had the way he dresses is like smart. Is like he's like Dapper Dan. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just have the shirt open with the little gold chain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just looks like a mafia don.
The only time I've ever seen your dad over here is during the winter, and he's just had a tan.
Yeah, just a pure tan.
Okay, oh,
Pure
wow.
tan. Looks like Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
A bit of Clint Eastwood in there as well. And like we've been over like in Italian places over in fucking the UK. You know, we go over. We'll go to an Italian place. He loves going, so he can speak Italian to the staff. You know, he loves it. It's the only time he gets to fucking speak it.
Yeah.
And he does be speaking Italian to them. But like, did we all like, oh my god, it's him? You know, oh my god, it's him.
No way.
Here comes the Don. Did you think he's some sort of mafia boss? Like, because the way the way he carries himself, like, you know what I mean? He looks it like he did look at him. You'd be like, Jesus, is he in The Godfather? You know, one of them.
no,
Like,
it is.
here's Scarface,
Yeah.
and it's Blade and Gas. He's a gas cunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was cool seeing him. He looked really fucking well. Looked sharp as fuck, like sharp as attack.
That's good.
Sharp as attack. Yeah, man, Elaine looked great.
That's good.
It was great having him here. Real morbid bloke though. Like worse than me. You know the way I'm like pure morbid, like pure emo.
Yeah,
Not the way I'm a secret emo.
No, yeah.
Yeah, well, pure goth, like a pure emo kid. This fella.
I tell
is-
Richie about your problems, and I'm like, sorry, bro, I've been going through it lately. And he was like, who isn't?
Who isn't, bro? See that cloud over me, fucking spitting rain on me.
They're 10 years.
Did you miss that? I was born into darkness, bro.
Yeah, I swear to God. Fella, who
Fuck's
isn't, bro?
sake.
I'm like, sounds. Yeah, thanks for listening to me, bro.
It's a listen to-
Go on,
Stop the crying. Let me cry harder for you. These are fat tears, bro. these tears have seen a thing or two.
These are experience tears.
These are full of sadness. Yours are only mildly upset. Mine are sad. These tears carry weight.
If our tears were Nando sauces, yours would be medium. And mine would be super hot.
Super hot rare. These tears could crush a fucking newborn child. You could swim in these tears that are heavy. that are thick and luscious. You could swim in them.
These tears have currents. They have currents, yeah.
There's fucking layers to these tears, yeah?
Layers to these tears.
Oh, the name of my biography. Get me a new book out now, Layers to These Tears. By ROC.
Layers to these tears.
Oh, God.
Oh, stop.
The story of an emo kid by ROC. But yeah, man, this fella. this fella's as morbid as that, you know. He'd just be going on like about like, oh, you know, this might be the last time you see me, and I'd be like, will you relax, bro? Will you chill out? Dory is sat right there, like, will you chill out? And Barley,
Yeah.
you know. But then he goes. So it's like they always drive over. They're mad, they are the two, and they do fill up the car with their shite and they drive over.
Really?
You know?
Yeah.
Always driving,
Yeah.
So they drove over, sorry.
Yeah.
And you spend a bit of time with them, whatever, you know, it's great, blah, blah, blah. He gives you the morbid fucking stuff. And then he fucks off, then you're like, it's just gone then, John. It's just like, what the fuck? Oh, maybe. But then you start to think about it. You're like, jeez, what if he wasn't here?
Yeah.
Oh, that is sad.
Yeah.
And then you start to get these little thoughts in your head, you know, like fucking, oh, fuck. You start to get the mortality thoughts in your head, and you start fucking thinking, oh, shit, man, should I be doing more? Like,
Yeah.
should I quit my job and just, like, join the fucking UN? Like, what's going on here? Like, what should I do? Do you know what I mean? Should I just pack up my family and we just move, like, to a beach somewhere, some island? And just live. I don't know.
No, I know.
But
I
you
get
start
that.
to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. I get them thoughts mainly when I'm in the shower, bro. No, I swear to God.
Chap catches a glimpse of himself in the mirror, like, who's that? Who's that in this room? And they're looking at her, who's he? How did he get in here?
I catch myself in the reflection.
Who's that old man?
Catch myself in the reflection.
Someone's had to break it in. Screaming for Danielle, get in here! There's a robber! There he is! He's behind you! Just look at you, you dickhead! Me! No, I'm 16.
When I'm in the shower, I just catch a reflection, the fucking reflection in the shower doors.
Scares the life out of you. Ah!
Just looking, is that fucking me?
That ghost
Jesus
is in there
Christ.
again.
Danielle, do you leave a sheet hanging over this door?
Ah!
Oh, I swear to God, bro. Do you know what it is? It's when I say in the shower because, oh my God, there's something mad.
You're just alone with your thoughts.
Yeah, it's the only time
Yeah.
I'm ever on my own, like, do you know what I mean? Because obviously we have the baby and all now and the whole lot, but the only time I'm ever on my own is when I'm in, like, the shower. And, like, the shower's like a weird thing because you're standing there and all you can do is think, really, like, do you know what I mean? You can't be scrolling on your phone, watching a fucking video.
Yeah, you can't distract yourself.
Yeah,
Like.
do you know what I mean? You're just washing your head with your eyes closed going, imagine this was this now.
Yeah,
for the rest of
yeah.
my life, just darkness, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have questions of fucking mortality and stuff like that all the time, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's just what happens to me is that what happens to me is that I start freaking myself out to the point where I'm like, am I even alive?
Oh,
Do you know
yeah,
what-
yeah.
do you get what
Is
I'm
this
saying?
real?
Like, no, but no joke. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be standing there going, like, am I dead? But do you know what I mean, though? Like, am I truly living? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do
No,
you
I
get
know
what I'm
exactly
saying?
what you mean. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
sometimes I'll be standing there, bro, and Danielle will always laugh, and this is something mad personal that I've never actually told anybody, and I
You
can't
don't
believe
have to say on there if you don't want to.
No, I will. I don't give a shit. But I do this thing where I'm about to doze off, right? Where when I'm about to doze off in the bed, I twitch, right? And it's sort of like a thing that, like, when I'm falling into a deep sleep, it frightens me, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, I do it more often than most people, like, do you know what I mean?
You kind of like jump like a little
Yeah,
bit like that.
yeah.
Oh, I do that all the time,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, I do it where, like, I feel like I'm going into, like, a way deeper sleep, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I convince myself that, like, oh shit, I was nearly dead there, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
Jesus,
no, I
the
feel
dead
like,
nearly got me.
because I used to do it when me and her first met. I used to do it, and she, like, we kind of just, like, mulled over it, and she never, like, kind
Just
of
thinking of him, yeah.
just
Lying
kicking
on
the
couch
legs
like,
up.
ah! Just jump up like, ah! I nearly died. I nearly died.
No, but,
You
like,
didn't. You just dozed off.
it's just, yeah. No, I know what you're saying. There is that feeling of, like, when you're dozing off, and, like, let's
Do you
say,
ever get it that one like you kick or something? Like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
just like kicked. You're just like,
it's just.
yeah. Was I dead? No, you were just dozing off. No, you were just dozing off watching Sex and the City. You're grand.
No, but I don't know what it is, bro. It's almost like I forget to breathe or something. I think that's what does it to me. Do you know what I mean? But I'm doing
Freaks
it
you out.
years. And when me and her first met, we used to be in the bed, like, and I'm sure she was thinking to herself, this fella's a bleeding weirdo. Like, so I mean, every time he
Get
dozes
away.
off, he kicks about 3 times before he goes to sleep. Like, you
It's
know?
like a fucking.
like a horse.
Like a
This
Rottweiler, this fella, trying to get comfy.
Do you know what I mean? No, but it's like my whole body just like bro. It's hard to explain because like I used to suffer bad with. Again, this is a pure personal thing, but I don't think I've ever said it on this podcast. But I used to suffer bad with panic attacks, like bad, like. Do you know what I mean? And the panic attacks were literally like for me. Like, this is my personal experience. This mightn't be for everybody else, but the panic attacks were brought on because I'd be worried about nothing. Like, whereas those thoughts would come into my head, and I'd be sitting there going,
nothing as in like nothing that really kind of
Yeah,
matters.
not
like,
that-
nothing
nothing
that
that-
affects your life.
yeah, like
to that
I
extent.
mean, there's nothing going on. Like, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
not stressed out about
Yeah,
something like
about
I have
anything.
no money to pay me bills.
Yeah,
that
nothing
kind of
like
thing.
that. It would be. Now I've learned
just
tools
thinking about,
on
like,
how to
I'm gonna die one day.
stuff
you
like
just
that, and I
fucking
just
go for
start panicking. Like,
get you.
like I see it as like
Well, that's not nothing, but I know what you mean.
no,
it's
I
not
know,
like
but it's a bit irrational. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
for a 16-year-old to be sitting there going, "I'm going to be dead someday." You know what I mean? Like
you're
it's
having a panic attack
yeah.
over.
But I used to have panic attacks bad. So what happens to me now is that before I used to have a panic attack, my whole body used to go like a bit numb, like do you know what I mean? And then like I'd start getting the pins and needles in my hands and my jaw and all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
start going.
start going there. Can't breathe around. But with that, sometimes I'd be standing there. Sometimes I don't know if you've ever noticed it, right? But this is like my little tool on how to like snap myself out of it. And you're like, shut up, you're grand. Sometimes I'd be standing there, bro, and when I'm standing up, I feel like I'm like if I'm still, like I feel like that feeling's coming back again,
Yeah.
and I'll just like just like it's gotta be funny, right? But this is the way I deal with it, lads. Yeah, I kind of like bend my knee. Do you know what I mean? So like I'll be standing up and I'll like bend my knee to just be like, oh yeah, like I can still feel that bend and like I'm alright. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
Do you get what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. I know what
It's
you mean.
like I'm reminding myself that like, oh you're grand, like sure,
Yeah.
you can still like in one of them like
Yeah.
quote unquote pinch me moments, like you know what I mean? It's like pinch me to make sure I'm still good, like you know what I'm saying? Like, that sort of thing. So like sometimes I'll sit there and like say we're sitting here and I got that feeling, I just like squeeze my hand or something. Do you know what I mean? To be like, oh yeah, right,
Oh,
you
no,
can
it's
still,
real, it's
yeah,
real, it's real.
yeah, you can still
Yeah, I
feel
get
sort
you.
of like it's your body's not going numb and you're not gonna have a panic attack. Relax, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But I suffered bad, bro. Where like I mitched from school for like 3 weeks straight because I couldn't bear the thought about going to school or anything. Couldn't leave
Over
the
what?
gaff. I just couldn't
Just
leave the
the
gaff.
fear of it, like?
Just fear of everything. I couldn't leave
That's
the house,
mad.
bro.
What age were you then?
Mad. I was only 15, 16 when that was
Oh,
happening. Yeah.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, it was tough, but I learned tools on how to get over it. Not get over it, but how to cope with it. Like, do you know what I mean? I haven't had a panic attack now. Don't get me wrong, in fucking years.
Yeah.
The most is when I get like on a plane or something. Like Daniela tell you, oh yeah, I'm a nightmare on a plane, bro.
Oh really?
Oh, I'm a nightmare. Like, I'm a nightmare.
Jesus.
Now, if I went to if I was going to like London or if I was going to the UK, anywhere in the UK, brand new.
Short haul
Yeah,
flights.
I wouldn't give a shit, like, you know what I mean? But it's like even Poland, when we went to Poland, it was only 2.5 hours, and I was still kind of
Freaked out.
like, oh. But you know what it is? It's the takeoff,
Yeah.
and then once we're up, I'm brand new, bro. Something wrong with me. I'm
I don't
calm,
mind it. I
cool,
don't
I'm
mind it.
chilled as a kid. I could go to sleep, you know what I mean? But then it's going up and it's coming down. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It was just, yeah, it's horrible. But yeah, there's a little insight to my shite, bro.
Insight to his madness.
Yeah.
I think I've had a couple of those attacks, those panic attacks.
Yeah.
I think I've had a couple of anxiety attacks as well. They're completely different.
Mm.
Seriously different. Like, them panic attacks are,
Yeah.
they're bad news.
Yeah.
I had one once where I had to go to hospital. I thought I was
I
having
remember
a heart
that,
attack.
yeah.
I thought I was having a heart attack. I was convinced.
Yeah.
I dropped to the fucking ground and everything. Couldn't stand up, couldn't breathe, nothing. My heart pounding. Oh, I thought it was gone. I was like, say me goodbyes. Bring me to the window. I want to say goodbye. You know,
Danny's just moving your arm. Just
tears
waving.
painting down my face. Oh, I thought that was
man.
it. Like, that was it. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I bellowed down the stairs. I remember I bellowed down the stairs. Her sister was in the house. I just dropped to the stairs.
Yeah.
And I was just roaring like, get me a fucking ambulance or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Ring Danny,
yeah,
ring Danny,
yeah,
ring
yeah.
Danny. Something like that it was. And I rang her, like, she came, got me, and we had to go into A&E. I was in there for a while. I think I was in overnight or something.
Yeah, I remember you were
At the
sending me
time, something like
pictures
that.
and voice notes and that, and you were telling me, and I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, rough,
And then
rough.
it's the same thing. Daniela.
They just go though.
Yeah. You just
So
snap
weird.
out of it.
Like,
Snap
they just
out of it.
come on, out of nowhere, and then just boom, gone.
But see, that was my fear. So
And I
this is
haven't
why I
had one
didn't
in a
leave the gaff.
long time.
Yeah, same with me. Same with me.
Long time. The last one I had, I think, was like an anxiety attack. It wasn't as bad as a panic one. It didn't get to that stage, I don't think.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Remember Danielle was calming me down or whatever. I think I was on the bathroom floor or something like that. And she sat beside me and whatever, you know. She nursed me back to normal or
Yeah,
whatever you
yeah.
want to say, do you know what I'm saying? But didn't get to that stage of like a full-on fucking...
Panic, yeah.
Yeah, like I know friends of mine that has them all the time. Like
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
these people that like have them like it's just part of their fucking
Yeah,
part of them
yeah,
now. It's just part of their
yeah.
character now.
Yeah.
They have them all the time.
I
And
know.
not even anxiety attacks, like panic attacks.
Panic attacks, yeah.
Panic
Can't
attacks are
breathe.
bad.
Yeah, can't breathe now,
To the point where they cannot leave the house and haven't left the house in years.
That's
Now
what
I don't
happens.
know anybody that bad.
Yeah.
I just mean I know of people
Yeah,
that
yeah,
are that bad. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
But that's why it got so bad for me, and that's why I couldn't leave the gaff, because if I can lend like my experience to it to people that like don't leave the gaff, like, and they can't because of this shit, is because like my thought process, right? I'm just gonna walk you through my thought process. If you think I'm bleeding mad in the head, then I am, whatever, yeah. But my thought process was, I'd have a panic attack. I'd just have a panic attack anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So my thought process was, if I go to school and I have a panic attack, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's why I have this fucking irrational fear about planes as well, because I'm like, if I'm on board of a plane
Yeah.
and I have a panic attack, there's nothing that can be done. Like,
Yeah, you've nowhere to
there's
go.
nowhere to run to. Like, do you know what I mean? Because my first initial thing is like, when I'm having a panic attack, my first initial thing is like, I run to get air. So if I start having a panic attack here now, I'd walk out that door, like, do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Straight
yeah.
away. So if I'm on a plane and I feel like I can't get air, bro, and I'd probably die, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's that's what I'm saying. I know we're
Heart just stop.
that's what I mean, but that's how it got so bad for me, like. And I think, like, no fault of their own. Obviously, I think my mum and dad didn't quite understand what was happening at the time. They just thought I was trying to fucking get a few bleeding days off school or whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But when they did find out I was at to been on the Mitch for 3, like, bro, I was out of school for the best part of a month. Like, how the fuck did I think I was going to get away with that? Like? Do you know what I mean? And
I'm fired.
And then it wasn't until I actually got caught that I was like, I was like, oh shit, and I ran to the school. Got to the school because my mum rang me at like 12 o'clock. I was still in bed, bro. Mum rang me at 12 o'clock. And I'm like, hello. She's like, where the fuck are you? Get to school. And I was like, oh shit. But I ran to the school, and it wasn't until I was sitting in the classroom then I was like, and I was like, I'm grand.
Yeah.
I was like,
You just needed someone to scare you
yeah.
back
I
into
just
it.
needed somebody to just be like, you have no choice. Like,
Yeah,
if I
something that was scarier than the fucking panic attack.
yeah,
Your
if
ma
I
battering
have no choice in the matter, bro, like the likes of a plane, like I can't leave a plane if I want to.
Yeah.
That's if I
Yeah,
have no
you're confined
choice,
to
I'm
that
kind of just
space.
I'm kind of just like, okay, cool. If you
Yeah.
have it, there's no point to having a panic attack now, because if you have a panic attack now, you're fucked. Like, do you know
Mm.
what I mean? So that sort of like back then, it was a lot worse for me. Like, but I've learned like tools and stuff by myself. I haven't went and talked to anybody about it.
Yeah.
By myself, I've kind of just learned how to.
Did you ever think about going talking to someone? In
Probably,
general?
yeah, about a lot of shit, bro.
Just out of curiosity, like.
Yeah, about a lot of stuff. I reckon I could learn a lot more about myself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I reckon I could unlearn a lot of bad habits that I have. Like,
Yeah.
From
I'd done
home.
something similar for a while. For the good guts of a year, let's say, a year and a half. I think it was. No, I think it was like every week for about a year or so, if I remember.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was every like, I think I'd done another stint of like a year, I think, where it was like every 2 weeks, every couple of weeks, you know, that kind of thing. And then it kind of
Yeah.
fizzled out. Like, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine for the most part. You know
how
what I
did
mean?
you find it? Like, as in, did you find anything out about yourself that wasn't?
There was no like self-discovery or
Right,
anything like
okay,
that.
yeah,
I don't think anyway. I don't think there was any like sort of self-discovery. It was more just kind of to vent and kind of figure out what was going on in my head. You know what I mean? That kind of
yeah.
crack. Like there was nothing like, I need to figure out who I am. What am I? What is life? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There was
yeah,
none
yeah.
of that. Like none
Yeah.
of the big life fucking questions around like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was more just to go and I think it was just a vent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just speak.
yeah,
Just
just
talk.
talk.
Yeah, just talk.
Yeah.
It was good. Like I wouldn't say you feel great after it, but you kind of, it's like you just offload all that shit. And you don't care who you're offloading the shit onto because it's a stranger to you.
Yeah.
Where it's like if you're talking like to your partner or a friend, you're offloading that shit on them and you don't
Yeah.
want to do that. You know, you're trying to protect them and
Yeah.
that's not I'm a fucking cunt for it. I don't talk to anybody.
No, I know.
And that's not good to do. Do you
No,
know what
no,
I mean?
of course
And I know it's not good to do, but I still do it
Yeah, yeah.
because I think I'm protecting them and I'm like, no, I'm grand.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I'm
Don't
fine,
worry
I'm fine,
about
I'm
me.
fine.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry about me, I'm grand.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know.
You really shouldn't be like that. But again, look, every 3 out of 4 suicides in Ireland are men. And look, we're all fuckers for that. We're fuckers.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm fine. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
I'm
I'm grand. Nothing wrong with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, like there was no no self-discovery or anything like that. It was good to vent. Would I go back? Probably not.
No.
If I was to go back, it'd be probably to the same person.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'd
yeah.
be a bit reluctant because you have to bring up all that shit again, all the old stuff
Yeah.
happened in the past, and then you kind of have to do a recap of everything,
Yeah.
and that's what kind of stops me from doing it again. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I have to bring up all that shit again. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of regurgitate the same stuff,
Yeah,
and it'll be another year of talking about the same fucking thing, going around
Yeah.
in circles.
yeah.
I don't know whether it'd be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't know because I haven't done it yet. But look, we'll see. I'd never say never. I'd never say
No,
never.
no, of course, yeah. No, I'm glad you're able to talk about it as well, bro. Because obviously, I knew that, like, do you know what I mean? And it's good to talk about it here as well, like. But I think when it comes to stuff like that and like talking and stuff, and like you said, I think it's for some people and it's not for some people. Like, do
Yeah,
you know
like
what I
it
mean?
works for like therapy or what you call it,
Counselling.
counselling and
Yeah.
meditating.
Yeah.
That works for some people.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doesn't work for others. We're all built a different way.
Yeah.
Kind of like when people that have like depression and stuff say that the antidepressants works for some of them.
Yeah.
Doesn't work for most of them.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe something else will work for them, like going to the gym.
yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Being out on your bike,
Writing, all that
writing,
stuff.
all
yeah,
that sort of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
There's different things that work for different people. You know what I mean? But if you are really bad, like if anybody's listening now and you are really bad and you're suffering with any sort of issue like that around around anxiety or panic attacks or even depression, worst case scenario, or if you're just a bit down or whatever, I would try it. I would recommend
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
it.
yeah, definitely.
I'd try everything you can.
Yeah.
There's plenty of resources out there. Look, we'll put a yoke in the fucking description of this. Like there's plenty of resources out
Yeah,
there
yeah.
that you can avail of, you know.
Definitely.
If one turns your way, just go to another one. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would try a bit of talking.
Yeah,
bit of chatting.
I think I should, because I mean, I've talked about talking for years, like, do you know what I
And
mean?
even if you don't have any issue that you specifically want to talk about, or you don't, like, some people think like it's only like, oh, well, I'm not suicidal, so why would I do that?
Yeah, no,
Well,
no.
it's not. You don't have to be suicidal for
No.
that. It's just, it's not
It's
about
like
being
you said.
suicidal or having bad mental health. It's just about, just try
Yeah.
it. Just try it.
It's like you
might
said, I've
find
always
something.
found that it's easier to talk to a stranger about this stuff, because what happens is that whether you're protecting them, whether you're saying no, I'm grand, right, or even if you're saying, yeah, there's something going on, by default, what we do is we filter things. Do you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
filter some stuff that we won't say out loud to, I don't know, to your partner,
to your partner,
friends,
your
or
friends, or whatever.
you won't say out loud because that's just how you're programmed, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Course.
I feel like when you're with a stranger, and as you said, when you're with a stranger, you're talking to a stranger, it's kind of a thing of like, well, this person isn't going to judge me. You know what I mean? And it's not that you think anyone else is. Well, you might think some people will judge you, but they probably won't, to be honest. But I mean, you look at it and say, this person won't judge me. This person doesn't, like, she's not going to go run and telling everybody my business, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's easier to load off onto them.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
you know what I mean? Because
Because you don't know them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
basically a blank face to you.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
It's like I'm talking to the wall, for lack of a better term. That
Yeah.
probably sounds horrible. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just talking to a wall.
No.
You know what I mean? But that is kind of what it is. Like you're just kind of screaming it out into the void. It's like
Yeah,
going
yeah.
up into a forest and just shouting it into the trees. It's grand. It's gone now.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly,
It's out.
yeah.
It's out.
Yeah, yeah.
And nobody else will
Yeah.
know. You
Like,
know
look,
what I'm saying?
I have a great outlet, and you have a great outlet when it comes to stuff like this, like with writing and stuff. Like the stuff that I'm talking about, the stuff that we write, record, whatever it is,
Yeah.
that probably won't see the light of day, sort of, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of just for us and our own personal growth, or a personal
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
looking inward, like, do you know what I mean? But I think I also have some things that, like, writing can't fix for me, like, do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I've got some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm like perfect and, oh yeah, I just write a few bars and that's it. You know what I mean? Give
Yeah,
me a
yeah, of
punchline,
course,
give me a
course,
metaphor, and it's good. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like that. It's like I've got some shit that, I don't know, maybe a professional can only fix. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. But I'll hold my hands up and say, like, I'll openly say in the podcast, because, again, I think it's not a stigma to talk about things like this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Now, obviously, there might be somewhat of still a stigma there, like, but I feel like not that it's not a stigma anymore. I mean, what I mean to say is that a lot more people are talking now. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
two
and
blokes.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, two blokes on a
That's a
podcast
good
talking about it
thing.
right now. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be honest and hold my hands up and say I've got some issues, bro, that nobody knows about.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean? And like that's up to me to fix. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
of course.
But yeah, man, that's just. Or maybe I will go fucking talk to somebody and see, like, because I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I don't have like a fucking long list of the stuff that's fucking
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I think is an issue, but there's some shit there like that I can definitely figure out why I am that way, like, do you know what I mean, in like my personal life. And
Yeah.
because people only see, like, even when we open up and we talk on this, people only see a certain percentage of who we actually are, like, do you know what I mean? And like when it comes to personal stuff and the stuff that people don't see, that's the ugly stuff, like, do you know what I mean? That's the stuff
well, that's fucking everybody.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Everybody's
saying.
different behind closed doors.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
of course, yeah.
We all put on that mask when we're outside and
Yeah.
parading around or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing something like this, because you feel like you have to be switched on. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, of course.
Sometimes you feel like you can't be yourself or whatever, or you can't be vulnerable or whatever like that. You know what I mean? Because you're a man, you have to man up. Man up, you stop being a little bitch. You know, that sort of stuff. Like, snap out of that, stop crying.
Yeah,
All that sort of crack.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of fading out a little bit now, because our generation, well, your generation and then generation after you is starting to come up out of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Starting to change. Now, I
100%.
do think some things are obviously a little bit like, all right, relax there.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the good stuff coming out of it is obviously trying to get men to talk, like,
Yeah.
to open up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I think, like, therapy or counselling or whatever when you go for, you know, because there's different things, there's different ways of dealing with things. A therapist or a counsellor won't fix you. They won't fix your problem.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know, for anybody that's listening that is like, oh, I might actually try that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it won't fix you. It's not a fix, but it helps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the tools, isn't it?
It
Like,
helps.
Yeah.
There is no fix. There is no quick fix for whatever way you're feeling. If you have like, if you had bad mental health or whatever like that, there is no fix. You know what I mean? Drink isn't the answer. Drugs definitely isn't the fucking answer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking your life is like,
Yeah.
that is not the fucking answer. Do you know what I'm saying? There's ways to deal with it and to live and cope with it. You know, there's ways to manage it. Tools, as you're saying.
Yeah.
You learn these little tools from therapists and counsellors and talking to a professional, somebody that will listen to you and give you them tools to dig you out of that hole that you're in, you know. I just wanted to say that because it's not a fix.
No, it's not a
you know,
permanent
it's
fix.
not a
And I
fix.
kept saying a professional would fix. I don't mean
it's
fix.
not a fix, but it will help.
mean
It will help,
yeah.
and it'll, you know, you'll learn to cope with it and deal with
man.
it. Same as people that have these panic attacks all the time and they take the CBD. Now, look, I'm not saying that's a fix either, but you know, you hear about these stories, you read about them. People take CBD and it kind of calms them down a bit, and they learn how to cope with things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's different things out there. There's different remedies. There's different ways of dealing with things. There's loads of different tools you can use. You know, you can put in your arsenal and be like, look,
Yeah.
I have these tools, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
And if it does get stressful, then you go back to
Yeah.
the start. You know what I mean? You do it again. You relearn. You reskill, and you crack on. Do
Yeah.
you know
Like,
what I
look, bro, I had serious anger issues when I was a kid. Like, I was a hothead, like.
mean?
Do you know what I
you've
mean?
said it a few times.
Yeah,
on
I've
this.
said it a few times on this. And, like, sometimes they still creep in, like. Sometimes the hot-headed Ev comes out, like. Do you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Where
Flynn the Windy.
Flynn the Windy.
He's back.
Oh, my God, it's the she.
He's climbing a building, smashing windows. This fella.
No, but sometimes, bro, it happens, like. Do you know what I mean? People get angry, like. But when I get angry, like, if I ever get angry, it's like, it's a level where it's, like, it's too much, like. Do you know what I mean? Whereas, like, you'd be angry about something and you handle it accordingly. Like, I'd be angry about something and I could be in a room with you, my mum, my dad, the Pope, and I wouldn't give a rat's arse who was in the room. Like, do you know what I mean? That's sort of like something that still creeps in with me. Now, like, obviously, I learned how to deal with it now. Like, do you know what I mean? And I know, I know the best thing for me on what to do in those scenarios. But sometimes they still creep in. So that's what I'm saying. It's to your point. Like, it's like I had those issues when I was a kid, and it wasn't something that, like, I was like, oh, I am no longer angry anymore. Look at me. I'm happy all of the time. Nothing angers me or frustrates me or whatever. Sometimes they still creep in. Like, do you know what I mean? Every now and again. Do you know what I mean? Every
We
now
all
and
have a
again.
bit of that. I have a bit of that as well. I'm a angry prick most of the time. You know what I'm saying? And all of the stuff I'm saying on this, like, I am a pure hypocrite. Like, I'm telling you, go and talk to someone, go and learn these tools.
Yeah.
I have to do that shit as well.
No,
but I
no.
don't, because I'm a fucking arsehole.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it's
I'm an
a-
arsehole.
I think it's
But,
yeah,
look,
yeah. I'm not gonna
that's-
fucking sit here and fucking
that's
try and
how I am.
diagnose you. You know?
that's how I am. I'm the one that has to fix that issue. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. No, it is.
look,
Yeah.
I'll do it eventually. I'll get around to it eventually.
He's
Well,
not
listen-
lying about the cloud though. Like the cloud follows him everywhere.
Oh, I'm telling you, I can't get rid of the bastard. Call him Frank.
Call him Frank. Ah, there's Frank.
Here's Richie. Ah, he's Frank with him.
Oh,
Great.
fuck's sake. Frank
He's
can't come
always
into this
barking.
gaff,
He's
bro.
always barking at everyone. You have to leave him outside. No, not me cloud.
Not me cloud.
Goes everywhere with me.
Oh, I know, bro.
Yeah. On a serious note, though, any jokes?
Oh, baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's get into the jokes, bro. Oh, I have one off the top of my head. You ready? This is a great one.
Go on.
Bro, I seen this during the week. I know he pissed myself laughing.
Go on.
Yeah. So, to the man who invented zero,
Right.
thanks for nothing. I love that one.
Oh,
thanks for
sick.
nothing, you fucking arsehole.
Thanks for nothing, you arsehole.
Thanks for nothing, you dimwit. You
You
dimwit.
gaping lunatic.
What happens if someone slaps you at a high frequency?
Go on.
It hurts.
All the sound engineers listening, just going, he's moving, God, that
He
fella.
loves him.
You're
Yeah.
telling everyone that now. All the producers out here. It hurts.
I've said that one on the podcast before.
Oh, this fella.
I said that one on the podcast.
The repeater.
The repeater.
Flynn, the repeater. Go on.
So, my girlfriend poked me in the eyes.
Why should you do that?
So I stopped seeing her for a while.
Oh, it's so bad.
so shy.
Go on.
Right.
One more.
My wife says to me that I wasted money by ordering a 3-meter wide frame for our wedding photo. Well, I
Okay.
think she should look at the bigger picture.
I did a little snort. Oh, Lord.
When you're with Spanish-speaking friends, remember to say mucho as much as possible. It means a lot to them.
That's a great one.
Oh, I love that, bro. Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Mucho gracias.
Gracias. Your ass is grass.
Yeah, this is grass.
Gracias. You got the gracias. Yeah.
You're done.
On that note,
Yeah.
thanks for listening.
Up in ROC.
I've been Flynn the fucking Windy.
Flynn the shitmaster.
Flynn the repeater.
Repeater. Pew pew.
Flynn the repeater.
Pew 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 pew.
Rocky the Balding.
But yeah, love you all with all my heart.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger. Give us a shout.
Give us a shout. Shh.
Yeah. give
And
us a shout.
yeah, end it there. Because we're just dragging out now.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
What
Trying to
you
make
holding
the
me hand?
episodes longer.
Oh, you holding me hand, bro?
Trying to make the episodes longer. Just, is that a fly on the wall there? Did you hear that? Oh, you hear nothing.
Stop
What
holding
is
me
it?
hand. Which they can't see. They can't see that. Look at just make up.
Just
hand.
start,
Get off my
making
shoulders,
stuff.
bro.
Start making stuff up now. Once upon a time, there was a guy who was stalling the
Do
podcast from
you?
our time.
Do you like mayonnaise in your burgers?
Anyway, on that note, go get me a new book.
See you in a bit.
Oh
Oh, yeah. What was it
Layers to these tears.
Layers to these tears.
The story of an emo boy by ROC. Go get it. It's out now in every good bookstore in the country.
Yeah. Love yous.
And yeah, on that note,
Tell them you loved them.
for the 6th time.
Tell them you loved them. On that
No,
note.
stop
Why?
you. Don't embarrass me.
I'm not embarrassing you. Look
Come on, I
at
love
the
this.
kids.
Come on, come on. Good luck.
Go on, go on,
I did mean it.
go on.
Ah!